My name is Ian Grime.
Hi, I'm Christina Beitler.
My name is Matthew Wilson.
My name is Reagan Sansom.
My name is Emily Bibby.
Jacob Hanish.
Simi Gelani.
My name is Omar Pineda.
Hi, I'm Carrie Freeman. Thanks for having me.
Sarandy Parker.
Matt Kirschling.
Wow, back in 2016, when I started my business in Austin, I started networking. And AYREP was one of the first places where I found a really young group of people that were doing the same thing I was, which was going out and meeting people who could build their businesses alongside them.
I actually heard about AYREP right when I got into my previous company that I was working with. And I was introduced by someone who was on the board at the time, and they invited me to a happy hour.
Actually, I've been attending AYREP from last almost 9 years.
Realtor friend that is a photography client of mine that was posting on social media about y'all's event.
A fellow board member invited me to a networking event about a year and a half ago, and I really just loved the atmosphere. I loved the group of people. Everyone was super approachable, welcoming, and then of course there was an educational component which was also very beneficial.
My dear friends Emily Bibby and Ian Grimes brought me into it. They have both been participating in AYREP for a long enough time for them, and then I just started hanging out.
Just a quick Google search. I don't know, I was looking for some kind of organization to plug into when I first joined the real estate industry, and AYREP was the first one that popped up.
Facebook, actually. It was during the pandemic, and it was a little slower. Reached out. It was all via Zoom back then, and so all of our board meetings were via Zoom, and I was started off as the charity chair.
Okay.
And we did a lot of nonprofit work for Central Texas Food Bank.
I first came across AYREP back when I first got into real estate. So my first event that I attended was probably in 2018, and I've been involved ever since.
When I moved here, because I'm originally from California, I was trying to look for events that were kind of people age and that were kind of real estate focused, because I had just entered the industry, and I actually searched on Instagram. I didn't Google anything. I searched on Instagram first to see if there was anything like that.
I actually heard about AYREP from a title agent with Austin Title.
There's always something new. Like tonight, we're having this great networking event, and there's probably 85% of the room that I don't know. So there's new faces every time, and we're always creating new places new things to do and new places to go for people that are in the same industry. So I think it makes it really fun for all of us.
It's the ability to connect with people in the industry. I think it's pivotal that you have connections that are similar to you, whether they become friendships, whether they become partnerships. They're all people you can lean on in good times and hard times. So for me, it was all about connection. And I will say I have grown so many partnerships in business and so many friendships out of this, but that's what keeps me in the industry and keeps me successful.
I love this AYREP, and I love it so much that I finally joined the board. As you can see, I am one of those people, I only join something if I feel like this is for me.
It's really just the connections that I've made. So I'm a little bit on both sides of the realtor world. So I'm a licensed agent, but I also own a real estate media company. So the networking and being able to grow my clientele base, but also grow my referral base for just meeting people, networking with people, and growing my circle of influence. And then also just the education stuff that I've been able to have, like at the last meeting that we had at the ABOR office.
Definitely the community. Networking aspect, that's how I've met all my business partners that I work with today. Also, I work for a smaller brokerage, so insight across the board, across all of Austin with other realtors has been very valuable for me.
It gave me the opportunity to meet new people every single time, and I always learned something new. I always met new people. I always met new people in my own community, like realtors, and I think it gave me the opportunity to learn what is happening in the community, in the real estate market. So it gave me the opportunity to learn new techniques, new things actually. That's why I keep coming back here.
Honestly, it's the opportunity I saw an ad for they're accepting applications for the board of the Austin Young Real Estate Professionals. Better myself to grow into leadership and practice my public speaking skills and to network with other agents. I mean, it's a great opportunity just to get in front of people that may or may not have a competitive spirit and sort of do away with that, because that's how you win deals. When you're here, you're family.
I think it's the networking possibilities and the exchange of ideas, and just when you think you have mastered a certain topic or concept, you are exposed to another like-minded professional or an informational possibility that really it deepens your understanding. And I think we're all trying to dig in professionally and be the best that we can be, and it really gives you a gateway and an opportunity to not only meet people but also learn more about how to do what we do well.
It's the community, the ability to get together with people that are like-minded, hardworking, motivated, energized, industry professionals that allow me to not only just be surrounded by people who make me more excited about what it is that I do and what I can do, but also know that I'm being surrounded by people who are trying to do better by their clients, by our industry, and really the Austin Young Real Estate Professionals, they're the future of our industry.
We all just started supporting each other's businesses by just doing things with each other. And one time we all went out and volunteered with with ABOR. And the four of us, Jacob, Ian, and Emily, went out and had a great time. And then I was like, that had nothing to do with AYREP, but I was like, we need to hang out more. And then by hanging out with them more and more and more, I just started asserting my opinion on it. And so I was like, I'm going to be a part of this.
Community, right? Moving from out of state, I was trying to find what my place is here. So coming to AYREP was one of the first events I ever went to my first year of real estate, and I think after almost 2 years later I keep coming back because I still get something out of it.
The part that people have forgotten was, COVID kind of separated us, right? And we were seeing homes with our buyers. We were obviously running listing appointments with our people who were listing properties, but we as agents weren't doing as much of this 3-4 years ago. And I personally, as an outside person from agents, as a lender, would see kind of the disconnect. And this is why I think things got so competitive, so crazy, where it was like you weren't worried that maybe you were going to see that agent at another event. Because I've invited people and said, hey, we need to get back out. Agents need to meet one another. And sometimes you get that initial kickback of, why do I need to meet other agents? I need to meet clients. When in reality, the way deals get done is they get done with people that you know and you like and you trust. And getting agents together and getting them to talk about industry ideas, meet each other. I promise you, like you said, as a career, you're going to find yourself on the other end of a table with another real estate agent that you're going to meet at one of these events. And it's going to be a smooth transaction for all parties, which is what we all want, right? We want our clients to have the best experience, and there's no better experience than two agents that know each other, they respect each other, and they put a deal together that makes everybody happy. And that's where those types of transactions and relationships start, right here.
I can taste your